Hi folks, we are back with This Just Plugged In. Today's episode's a little bit different. It's a budget episode. So I've been given $1,200 imaginary dollars and I'm going to pick out the best guitar that I can find. Have you tried this yet? That's kind of cool. What about the shoes? Does it go with you? Is chronic a good word to describe something? We are going to go with PRS. I don't think you can go wrong with it. Maybe. One day there will be a lawsuit. I'll never do that. You can't do that though. Let it breathe. Look at that. Now, there's lots of options. Loads of options. I could choose lots of new ones. You're right there. He'll sell you one if you want. We're going to do a mix. We've got new ones, we've got old ones. And I'm actually going to start off with a vintage one over here. It's a great looking guitar. Harmony. Have you tried this yet? That's no. Harmony H667 from 1974, Sunburst. 1200. So we shall check it out. So we're changing location somewhat today. A little bit. Try and mix things up. So again, lovely Harmony from 1974. Looks great. The neck feels very nice. Do love the inlays. The whole thing looks very nice. So. That's kind of cool, that little, the sound of that. Honky, right? I mean, this is a really nice feeling guitar, I've got to say. For $1,200, I don't think you can go wrong with this. You've got a vintage Harmony, again, from 74. The pickups sound great. Again, the neck feels really nice. The whole thing, oh, it just feels nice, you know? Really good. I would have this guitar.
Possibly built in Chicago too?
Possibly.
What years?
Yeah, actually. Good, yeah. Yeah, Harmonies are from around this neck of the woods usually. So it could be a local guitar. I was kind of turned down there, but it sounded all right though. I call that. The Harmony.
Fucking sounds great.
It does sound great, I have to say.
Sounds really good for a trussel brace guitar like that, like fully hollow. Like
What's it called? A trussel brace?
trussel brace bridge, so it doesn't have a full block. So it's just got a block underneath the bridge.
Is that why it was kind of feeding back so much, or is that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Kind of cool. Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Oh no.
Right, let's carry on. So, I had a great Harmony. Again, under $1,200. I'm going to choose an ES style guitar. That's this one. This, oh, it feels great, looks great. This is the Epiphone artist Noel Gallagher Riviera Dark Wine Red.
With that guy?
I don't know, I know of him, I suppose. He turned out to be pretty successful, he did alright. He could write a song or two, right? City fan though, isn't he?
In the right light, it's almost the same color.
What about the shoes? Does it go with it? Little impromptu version. Got it eventually. So yeah, I mean, it feels nice. I was saying about the neck, it's surprisingly bigger than I would have thought. You know, it's not chunky by any means. It's not big. It's just bigger than I would have thought. I mean, it feels nice. Looks great as well, as I've got to say. Not too heavy. This is $900. So I mean, it kind of makes sense. Again, just feels nice. Yep, I mean, all the pickups sound good. Yep, really nice. Obviously you can do a bit of everything really, no? Play what you want on it. Also, shout out for the amp that we're going through. This is also well within the budget. Tone Master, Princeton Reverb, 1x10 combo. So this is $950. Great sounding amp. We've used plenty of these in demos before. Nice and light. Never played a bad one. Forgotten how to play that riff. and so on. Should I do some high flying birds?
What's the first Oasis song you learned how to play?
It probably was actually Live Forever, I've got to say.
Oh yeah, we brought it back.
We brought it back. We brought it back. So, again, that was a really nice ES, the Noel Gallagher one. Shout out to Dan Electro. We have a nice selection of Dans up there. I particularly like the ones on the end. Also, that's the cool baritone one. See the kind of devil horn ones? We were going to do that, but you know what? We decided to go with Reverend. Now, there is multiple options here for under 1200. You know what I do like? We probably won't do this one, but a little shout out to it is the Reverend Descent Blackout. See Me exclusive baritone. I mean, it feels really nice.
Did you play the demo that we did on those?
I've done that many demos, I can't even remember. Maybe, but that looks great and it feels great. And it is literally $1,200. Yes, yeah, oh, you're right, yeah. Emotional, motion sickness. Great, a great song, I've got to say. What should we go with, Drew? That's kind of cool. Is this on the budget? No! Chose the wrong one. It's not far off though. This is quite a quirky looking one. The Reverend Buckshot Chronic Blue for just under $1,000. Kind of like the look of that pickup. Chronic Blue. Give it a shot, I suppose, right? Is chronic a good word to describe something? I mean, it feels great. It's quite a nice colour, that, I've got to say. I do like the look of this, should I say exposed pickup over there?
It's exposed.
Someone's on the phone as well, like it. It's also got one of these. I personally have never kind of got too much into these. Was it a bass cut?
Bass contour.
Bass contour. So, right, well, let's see. Can be quite handy, I suppose.
Does it do a telly thing?
Does it do a telly thing? I think it does. I think it does.
It's not bad.
Definitely. Reverends, I've played a few of them in my time. They are very good. Greg Koch obviously plays Reverends. Huge fan of Greg Koch. Great player, obviously incredible. Oh, how was it? Drop the pick. rambling now, just messing around. I dropped the pick, so let's see. I can't. I need to work on that kind of stuff. Yeah, back to the guitar. Listen, pickups sound great, neck feels great. For for $1,000, this is a very good guitar. I've got to say.
Crunch it up.
We should do.
Rock and roll town.
Are we just going all the way to 10? I won't do it at home, don't worry. Yeah, just kind of messing around there, but feels good. Yeah, can't go wrong with this for $1,000. Oh shit, I'm just wandering off there, not even saying. So, a really cool Reverend guitar. Again, we could choose a Gretsch, we could choose another Epiphone, we could choose a Harmony, but we are gonna go with a PRS. Now, obviously it's likely to be an SE, well, it definitely is. We could have chosen, where is it? I think it was this one, right? So the PRS SE DGT McCarthy Tobacco. I mean, this is $900. Looks great, feels good as well, and I'm sure it plays great. Again, always great quality instruments in my experience. But we're gonna go with one of these. I'm gonna go with this. I always prefer a maple type neck. So this is the PRS SE Silver Sky Maple Overland Grey is the colour. It's quite a nice colour, that. I do like that. So, have you played one of these before?
Not the SE version.
No. You know what, you're right. So again, obviously this is the John Mayer model, Silver Sky. Do I know any John Mayer off the top of my head? Maybe one or two. So we are plugged into the John Mayer Silver Sky. I've always liked the necks on these. The thing I've always been personally most impressed by these guitars is the pickups. I've always thought that the pickup sounds great. You know, my kind of favorite positions on a Strat is, well, 2, 4 and 5. I like 1, 3 I personally never use. I mean, do you? Does anyone at home use that? Someone's gonna be like, oh, such and such uses them and you're an idiot for not knowing about them. Sorry. I'm only messing. Yeah, 2. I mean, that sounds great. Your 4. I'm not going to embarrass myself anymore by playing too much John Mayer. Love his playing. Let me see. Well, hang on. Let me try that again. Got caught. You know, I need to cut my nail. Look at the length of that nail, by the way. I'm blaming it on the nail. Got caught. Oh, it sounds good. Sorry. Yeah, just kind of messing around there. I mean, the neck sounds great. Again, I've always said my most impressive, or the thing I've been most impressed with these guitars is the pickups. I think great pickups, and for the price of $850. Comes with great colours as well. Neck feels great, different, you know, you can have your maple neck or whatever. I don't think you can go wrong with these. Yeah, I mean, feels good. Check the pickups out, come get it. So that was obviously the PRS Silver Sky. Great price, great pickups. I've said it a million times, but I do like it. Now we're gonna get that one up there. See that telly? Which means I've got to get the ladder. Right, back in a second. So Drew, what's been your favourite so far?
I think the Harmony.
The Harmony, yeah?
I think that one's cool.
You know, can't really argue with that. Nice vintage sounding guitar. That looks great, feels great, plays great. Now, we are going for this telly here. Maybe. No! We're almost there. Oh,
Yeah,
yes!
dude.
Twist and shout, right? We've got it in the end. Fucking hell. One day there will be a lawsuit. You know, I don't need that, do I? Or do I? Right, so what we have here, I'm gonna say that this is one of the best looking Squier guitars you'll ever see. Because I think this looks phenomenal. So this is a Squier Classic Vibe 60s custom Telecaster Oxblood. This is a CME exclusive. How much do you reckon for this?
I mean, I know.
You know, but what should it be?
500, right? 499.
It is $500. I mean, look at that. That is wonderful. How good does that look? I think, anyway. Right. No more of that. Let's plug it in. Right. So we are plugged in again. This looks good, right?
I played it last week.
Yeah. I mean,
Sounds good too.
yeah, for $500, I think it's pretty incredible. Sounds good. And now, the all-important bridge for me. I'm going to try that again. You get the idea, you get the picture. I genuinely am in love with this guitar. Now these are pre-order. I don't know how many we're going to have. I mean, check the website, call the shop. Make sure you check these out. If you're in the shop, there is a sample on the wall. It's going to be over here, around the corner.
If you can get it down.
If you can get it down, you will need a ladder. I ain't getting up there again to get it for you. You've seen the trouble I went to. It's worth it though, the trouble was worth it. Great guitar. Again, pre-order, don't know how many we're gonna have, but for $500, I would urge you to check this out. I mean, this is wonderful. I'll never do that. That's you can't do that. That's... I do like the middle position, sounds great. Just on the spot. Yeah, please check this out. Pre-order, not going to last long. It looks the bollocks as well. So, again, great guitars. Love that Telly. We've got one more. Now, you may have noticed last episode, we kind of wandered over here to the secret room. But it's not really secret anymore because I'm sure by now you've seen some of the teaser videos that we've put out. See Me Vault. It is pretty special. Keep an eye out for some more crazy videos that we're going to be doing. I mean, look at this for a little entrance. How good does that look? We got all this in one take, didn't we, Drew?
We tried.
Yeah, one take. We done this in 5 minutes, didn't we? Yeah. Now, so we're going to take a little walk in here. Not bad, right? How good does that look?
So you're saying that this guitar is in budget?
This guitar is well within the budget. Now this, you know, I'm going to leave it in there because I'll open it a little bit.
Yeah.
Let it breathe. Look at that. So this is, it's made in Japan, obviously an Epiphone, but honestly this is one of the best SGs I've had the pleasure of playing. That might sound like a bold statement. Can't really see it in the dark.
I can't see you.
Can't see me. It's an Epiphone SG-70 from the 1990s, ebony, made in Japan, as you can kind of just about see there. But honestly, this is a really, really, really good Epiphone SG. Oh, the price. Yeah, it's $1,100. $100 left over to buy a little pedal maybe. I recommend the tuner. Not bad, right? Nobody wants to hear this clean. Do you? You don't want to hear it clean? You don't want to hear this clean. We want to hear it. I mean, bridge pickup, that sounds great. Now we're kind of maxed out here on the Princeton. That sounds great. Sounds fine to me. I could do that all day, just kind of messing around on it. The pickups sound great. It looks great. Also, I had the tone all at 5 there on both of them. Anyway, you get the idea. Great Epiphone SG that I would highly recommend. This ain't gonna last long, if it does at all, if it even goes on sale. I'm sure it will be. Currently it is not. I did leave that part until the end. But yeah, come check this out. It's $1,100 and it's incredible. So that was the latest episode of this Just Plugged In. I've got to say, this was one of my favorites, really.
Budget special.
Budget special. I think we had some very good guitars in there. Now again, we could have had Dan Electro, we could have had more Squiers, we could have had more Epiphones, we could have had loads, much more. But I think we got a good representation of what we got. We got some great vintage ones, we got some great brand new ones, we got some great CME exclusive ones, which is always very cool. Please let us know what you think you would have chosen out of all these ones. If I had to choose, well, you know, what would you choose, Drew?
I'm going Squier.
The Telly. That's hard to beat. The Harmony's great. The Telly, I absolutely love that Telly. I'd probably go with the Telly as well. I mean, I'd have this in a heartbeat. But I mean, it makes a lot of sense. You've got a very tidy little rig with that Telly and this, or in fact, even like the Silver Sky in this. You know, I mean, it makes sense. So yeah, let us know. Also, what should our next episode be? Should it be the most expensive guitars that we got? That seems like a logical option to do. And thanks so much for watching all of our previous episodes and commenting. It means a lot to us. So yeah, let us know your favorite of these guitars and we'll see you next time.